Well, Grand Rising, everybody. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. Hey, guys. Grand and beautiful morning. It is Grand Rising, my beautiful kings and queens. Grand Rising to all of you. I am driving here to work just with certain things on my mind, but I hope you all, it's a beautiful day. I hope you all enjoyed your night and got yourself some peaceful, restful sleep, so you could have replenished that energy and replenished that melanin that we so need in order for us to advance and evolve in our lives. Speaking on advancing and evolving, guys, let me tell you something about another word that's really just misused and abused, and that word is change. That word is change, guys. Okay, guys, please subscribe, like, and follow, and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll get my notifications when I upload or come on here with a new video. Please like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell. Okay, guys, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that in advance. But this is another word that is so overused or misused, or people try to let's say use it against you, or use it to effect of they want you to feel as if you are doing something wrong. And that word, guys, is change. That word is change, and change should never ever be equated with you are doing something wrong. I don't like you. How you thinking just don't make sense. Change is not equated, should not be equated to I don't like the new person you've become. Change should not be equated to you no longer have the same moral values or the same respect for yourself and others who deserve it. Y'all notice I said deserve it. That doesn't mean that, but you are going to have a lot of people that tries to equate the word change with something negative or something as if it's a bad thing. And I don't want people to feel that way. And I know, I'm sorry, y'all know I got to merge. Y'all know I got to merge. I don't think people should feel that way. And I want to make sure, I let the bus over because the bus needs to get over. And I want to make sure that no one is feeling as if they are less than because you may have certain people in your life saying to you, you changed. Okay, that may be so, but change to me should be equated to you have evolved, you have become a better you, your eyes are wide open and no longer wide shut. There's a difference. Change is the inevitable. There's really nothing you're going to be able to prevent from change happening. Change is going to happen. If you are changing, that means you are growing. That means you are learning. That means you are making sure that your future will be a sustenance future. You are making sure that your future would be a very productive and abundant and positive and overflowing future. Change is good. Never equate change with something bad. So to me, the next time you hear a person say, you change, say thank you. Seriously, say thank you, because when you are changing, you are doing exactly what you were put on this earth for, to become a higher individual on a higher level. You'll notice that you have changed when, and I've said this so many times, people no longer want to be around you, or people, again, always saying that you've changed, or people are misjudging you or misunderstanding you. You will know that you've changed when people start taking a lot of things personal that you may talk about or that you may bring up, because it's really hitting home for them. And 9 times out of 10, when things hit home for them or when they take it personal, it's because deep down that person truly knows that what you are saying has some true merit to it. And they are reflecting. They are finally reflecting out, and they are looking at themselves in the appropriate light and understanding that, wow, I am this way, or wow, I do need to make some improvements on my life, or I do need to change for the better. You know, it's like a hard thing for a lot of people to swallow when someone brings up something and it hits home, it hits close so home. It's because they see what that person is speaking about, talking about, or perhaps even living. They see that in themselves, and they don't have the drive or the energy or the equipment or the mind state to look at themselves deep within and say, I need to make a change for the better as well. You know, it's unfortunate people don't look at it that way, and that is truly because the ego plays a major role in so many people's lives, and they want to always come out on top, or perhaps even come out as the victim, as the person who has done nothing wrong, and different things like that. You know, change is good, change is dandy, change can be your very, very best friend, especially when you have been equipping yourself with the surroundings, with the mind state, growing in so many different areas in your life. Change is going to be the very best energy that you can take in and harness, and just feel so delightful. So the next time you hear someone say that you've changed, again, say thank you. And you know, you'll find that when you start changing, the people that are sincere, the people that are truly in your corner, or the people that truly love you, they will start to reflect and actually really want to improve on themselves as well. Now, it's not that you are expecting them to be like you or mimic you or imitate you or whatever like that. It's not that at all. But you will have the few that's around you that are true, that will begin to reflect on themselves and realize, I need to make changes as well. Of course, I am not the same person I was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. No, I am not that person. I still have some of those same qualities or that same inner value, of course. But at the same time, my mind has evolved into thinking broader, into thinking realistic, into thinking futuristic, into thinking of quality, not just quality, but what type of quality of life you want to have. That's something that people put on the back burner, and I'm going to tell you right now, refuse to put certain things on the back burner, you know, because when you start to put certain things on the back burner when it comes to your life, your livelihood, and how you see or how you visualize yourself, other people will start to put you on the back burner as well. They will not take you serious. They will always feel as if you will be around regardless of what they are dishing out, regardless of what they are not dishing out. You have to be careful, because people will treat you basically how you're treating yourself. So change is not a bad thing. Change is supposed to be for the better. You are the butterfly. You are a caterpillar. You should be changing into the butterfly. You should be spreading your wings and flying. You should be full of color. You should be full of excitement. You should be full of adventure. You should be full of exploration, exploring, and all of those different things, you know. So don't think when someone tells you that you have changed that it means that you're doing something wrong. In actuality, it really means you are doing everything right, because it's waking up a bell inside of their head. A light bulb is going off inside of their head, and they're looking like, or they're thinking like, this person I can no longer fit in with. I can no longer take advantage of. I can no longer just give them the least of whatever and expect for that person to accept me. Because when you truly start loving you, and a lot of people think that they are loving themselves, but they are not. When you truly start loving you, you learn to deal with anger differently. You learn to deal with other people's mentalities differently. You learn to cope better. You find that the things that you used to like, you no longer like. Of course, your energy attracts a whole new, different type of person. It's just so many things that's related to this. Oh, that is like a slippery corner. It's so many things related to change. So don't get caught up on, people saying you changed. You changed. Okay, I've changed. And what is your complaint? Because if you ask a person, I'm serious, guys, try this. If you ask a person who's always saying you've changed, say, okay, I've changed. Is there a problem with it? And you'll be amazed that the answers that they may give makes absolutely no sense, or they may not even be able to answer that at all. Okay? So the next time somebody says you've changed, say, okay, is there a problem with that? Because when you have changed for the better, when you have changed to become a better you, which means everything around you has to be in harmony, the energies has to be flowing delightfully, it shouldn't even be a complaint. That shouldn't even be a phrase out of their mouth of you've changed. They should actually, in reality, be happy that you've changed, because they will be able to see that this person is a no-nonsense person, and they should be able to realize that this person's future is very bright. This person's future is going to be together. This person's future is something that I look forward to seeing. And if perhaps they have that opportunity to share that future with you, and they choose not, then that's on them. Unfortunately, they are not ready for change. Unfortunately, they are not ready to evolve. Unfortunately, they are stuck in their ways. They're happy and content with just living. Let me say that another way. They're happy and content with what they have, even though what they have may not be enough. Basically, they have settled. They've kind of like institutionalized their self into thinking that they don't deserve more. They have become lazy-minded, where they don't want to put any energies behind a lifestyle that can be so much better for them and their loved ones. They basically just settled. They've given up, and they're not going to understand you. I just want to say that real quick this morning. Yes, to all of you who says I've changed, or to all of you that have said this comment to someone else, and the person that you are speaking of have changed, and they've only advanced and evolved into something better. Shame on you. Shame on you for trying to take that person's light away. Shame on you for trying to make that person live only for you. Shame on you for being selfish and only thinking of yourself and what you have to benefit from this person. Shame on you. Ashe, 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 guys. Change is the inevitable. Change is a good thing. Change is going to happen whether a person wants it to happen or not. Change is going to be in your life, whether it's going to be you changing or if it's going to be the ones around you in your life changing. However it may go, however it may be, change is going to happen. and it's going to affect your life in one way or the other. Ashe, guys.